Hey guys, this week's video is all about why we attract the same issues into our lives over and over and over again. You guys know what I'm talking about. When you date different people who seem totally different and then somehow the same emotional triggers come up. Somehow you find, oh my gosh, this thing has followed me again. Same thing happens with bosses and people in your life that have the same sort of role for you. Friendships, family members, especially. So many people feel that they attract these patterns, these emotional triggers, because it's there to confirm something about you, or teach you something about you, or punish something about you, or test something about you. Well, I'm here to tell you the real reason these triggers and issues keep following you. It's actually a gift, and it's actually for you, for your healing. And here's why. And I really wish someone told me this 20 years ago. You're welcome. No, the truth is this. Nothing can reflect you that isn't within you. And I don't mean these bad things are triggering you because there's something bad about you or wrong with you. I mean there's actually something in you that holds a belief that there's something about you that may not be amazing. There's a part of you that's still disconnected from your true self. I believe that we are just beings of love, and many of us have forgotten that and become very dark, and many of us begin to remember that and become more light in the world. And if you follow my philosophy, which many people do, many people don't, the truth is anything that's within you, a belief that you have about you that's still within you, will have to be reflected outside of you because our outer experience is a reflection of our inner reality. So if I'm believing that I may not be lovable, you better guarantee I'm going to attract that boyfriend that makes me feel unlovable sometimes so that I can heal it. And this is how it works. Something happens, that emotion is triggered, that story that you've had about you being this or being that that's not beautiful or loving is in the surface. And now, instead of it being truth, it's actually a habitual belief that you've carried that's ready to be done. So you get to look at this trigger and you get to decide, do I still believe this? Is this serving me at all? Is this happening for my upliftment in any way? Or is this just something I'm ready to be done with and retire? Is this something that is showing me, hey Candace, this is your belief. Do you still believe, or would you like to see something different from now on? You get to say, you know what? I actually believe I'm better than this belief. I actually know from life experience now that I can reframe that old belief that there might be something not so great about me. I get to go back in time to the first time it happened, the second time it happened, and really look at if it was true. And how we do that is we really look at today. Is this true? And if you still don't know if you think this belief is real for you or not, break it down. Do I really think I'm a bad person? No. Do I really think I'm not capable of or deserving of every dream I've ever had in my life? No. And if the answer is yes, look at why and really dissect it and get to the truth of it rather than just taking this emotional sort of response as your only truth. You can thank that person that triggered you in this nasty way so that you could really look at this block that's in the way of you loving yourself and knowing that you're amazing, and really look at it and say, am I done with this one? Because if you don't do that, guess what's going to happen? It's going to come again, and it's going to come again, and it's going to come again until you tell the universe, I'm complete. I don't believe that anymore. I believe something better. So this is how we really start to cure these patterns that we are co-creating in our life and see how we can actually co-create something better. Co-create a more loving expression and loving reflection, more loving friends, more loving boyfriends, more loving careers, things that actually support us and nurture us and define us in a beautiful way, rather than the fear-based patterns or the emotional triggers or the stuff that's still in us that we're allowing because we simply allow it, because we don't know that we don't have to. So it's time to be more love in the world and share more love in the world. And if you want to do that, please share my video and please subscribe. And I hope you guys have a beautiful week. Namaste.